Hello and welcome to the 134th episode of the But I'm Knitting podcast. My name is Ramona. I'm a knitter from Toronto and welcome to my corner of the crafting world. I was a little bit hesitant as to whether or not I was going to record an episode today, but that's mostly due to the fact that I didn't get much sleep yesterday. I had to go somewhere early this morning, and by the time I got home, the only thing I wanted to do was sleep. So it completely threw off my schedule. But I woke up and I said, you know what? I'm alert. Let's do it. So I have a finished object, I have works in progress, and I have two works in progress. Oh my gosh, told you, I'm half asleep. So let's get started. I will start with my finished object. Ooh, I also have a stash enhancement. That's what it was. All right, so I finished my Twisty staircase socks. I finished these last week. No, it was Friday because I was at my dad's house. I finished it while I was at my dad's house. So these, okay, I'm back, sorry. Important phone call, and when your recording device is your phone, yeah. Sorry. So these are my finished socks. They're the Twisty Staircase socks by Dana Ray Makes. The yarn that I used for this was from Area 51 Fibers in the colorway Spooky Speckled Socks. So it turned out really nice. Last time you had seen, hold on, I was about there. So I finished off the foot, did the toe, and it's done. So if I can go closer, like it's a really cool pattern, stitch pattern going on there. I was very happy with it. I'm looking forward to wearing it. I might save it till October. I might wear it tomorrow. We'll have to see. So my only finished object for this week, but considering how quickly I've been going through them for finishing up my stuff, I am very happy. I cannot make any guarantees about anything being finished next week though. Mostly I'll explain it later. I'll try to remember to explain it later. So hold on, let me set this back up. No, I wasn't there. I was here. All right, so let's get into our works in progress. We'll start with this one because it's the closest one. So I have been working on the Wool and Honey Sweater by Andrea Mowry for quite some time now. I am actually right at the point, hold on, where I have to split for the seals, where I have to split for the sleeves. I finally, yeah, the yoke is done. It's done. It was done on Monday, but I didn't go past it yesterday. I decided to work on other stuff, and well, today I just haven't knit a thing. So I am so happy. And I think I did a lot of good work. So this is from the back because that's where the progress keeper is. So there it is. So last time you had seen, I was, let me hold you up. I was here. So I made it all the way down to here. So next time you see it, I should split the sleeves. I'll probably either do that later on today or tomorrow. Most likely tomorrow, because since I'm getting a late start on all of my knitting, there's other stuff that are higher priority that I want to finish. But I am loving this. Now that it's reaching this point, once I split for the sleeves, I'm expecting it to go much quicker. The only thing I got to do, I have one of my sleeve holders. I just got to find my other one. I got it somewhere. I know I do. I just don't remember where I put it, but I know I'll find it. The yarn that I use for this is Retrosaria Mondim in the colorway 117. It's gonna be so great when it's done, and I'm so looking forward to wearing it. You don't understand how much. So, and I am more than halfway through the ball. So, soon I will be pulling out the next one. So far that's what? 1.5 balls that I've used for this one, because the other one I had used, well, not half, maybe 1 3/4. The other one I had used half for my flip side socks. So, got that. That is done. Next. Hold on a second. I think I am missing one of my projects. That's that. I am missing one of my projects. One moment. And lucky for me, it wasn't far. Okay, so this is my shawlography. Nope, I didn't start using that yet. I am on the last clue. I'm on the last clue for this. So this is the shawlography yeah, the shellography for, I can talk. This is the shellography shawl by Stephen West. This was his mystery knit along for 2021. I was about to say 2022. That's the first time I've ever been had for a year. So I have been working on the last step, which is the colored panels. And I got all of that done. I am almost halfway through it. I still got a bit of a ways to go. I've got like all of these, and these are bunched up left to do. But I did pretty good. Last time you had seen, hold on. Sorry, that's the end of it. Last time you had seen, I was here. And then I did all of this. So I'm proud of the progress that I've made. It is not done. I still have a ways to go, but I am looking forward to having it done. At the rate I'm going, I know for sure I can finish by the end of the month. Even considering my new, not timestamps, I know what I'm thinking of, time restrictions. I think I can still get this done by the end of the month. Because it doesn't take long to do, it doesn't take that long to do each one of these color blocks. It's just that, and the thing is, these are almost at the point of being mindless. So, like it's almost potato chip knitting. You just have to like look, it's like, oh, okay, this is the time to turn and go the other way. It doesn't take that long. So I can do this like later on in the evening when I'm on Zoom calls with people and that kind of stuff. So there is that. So all of the yarn that I'm using on here are stuff that were in my stash. Actually, just for the fun of it, let's see if I can remember all of them. Let's see here. All right. This blue one, this one I dyed myself. This, I don't remember if it has a color. It would help if I remembered that. Or hold on, I know I can find out the name for it. Go under, no, not there, my Ravelry. Okay, so I know I dyed this one myself. The light purple. Oh, I honestly don't remember where I got the light purple from. No, I really do have to go into my notebook. All right. Okay. So this one was dyed by me. I call this one Steel Blue. Do I know how to get these colors again? No, I don't. This purple one is Dell's BFL. Dyed by Dell's BFL. And the colorway Roseanne's First Knit. The gray one is one that I dyed myself. This one is a very, very pale gray. I think I remember how I did it. I might be able to recreate it. I can't make any guarantees. This navy blue one, this is the Knitting Loft in the colorway, what's it? Oxford Blue. I got a leather skate of this last week. I showed it because I had to replace it because because of what I used in here. And the last one, which is the dark purple. This one was I'm not exactly certain. I'd gotten it from somebody else, but it was a Sock Adventure was the name that was on it. I think it was from Red Sock, Blue Sock in the colorway Grape Jelly. It came with a mini skein, but obviously I separated it from the mini skein and put it in here. So yeah, I've made good progress on this and I'm looking forward to continuing on it. So let's put this away. Actually, you know what? Let's not bother putting this away because it's going to take forever to do. So just trying to stuff it into the bag, it takes so much time and effort. We'll put you back over there. All right. Time to get to the new cast-ons. Let's start with this one. So I started my my own rainbow socks. I started with this green. Actually, let me get the. Do not fall. Let me get. So the yarn that I'm using for this one is from the Knitting Loft. It's their house brand on the boot space, and the colorway is called Meadows. It is like a mossy dark green, so to speak. Not really fully dark, but like almost mid-tone green. I don't know how to explain it. So it's a pair of socks. The pattern is called, sorry, I specifically brought this up on my screen because I keep calling it the wrong name. It's called Uphill Downhill. It's a pattern by Lisa K. Ross. I can't remember what collection I had gotten it from, either a year or maybe it could have been from the year before. I think it has to do with Alice in Wonderland. I don't quite remember, but I had gotten it a while ago when she had when she put them up for sale. It's like when it first came out. I have a tendency that if I see a Lisa K. Roth pattern when they first come out, they're usually a part of a set from the ones that I managed to gather, and it's always cheaper to buy it at the beginning. And I like the stuff anyways. So it might take me a while to get to it, but I will get to it eventually. So here is what I have so far. It's turning out quite well. This is the left foot, because there's a left leg and a right leg. So this is the left leg. I'm liking the way that looks. For the heel cuffs and toes, I pulled this out of stash. I think this is the one from Polka Dot Creek. I'm pretty certain it was my yarn I got from Polka Dot Creek last year. So it actually works out really, really well color-wise. So I decided to keep the back plain just because I wanted to go a bit faster. And the front has the pattern. So that is that. And I thought I was using a US 0 needle, and apparently I'm using US 1. I didn't realize until I was working with it, and I was already past the cuff, and I'm like, I don't know if these are our 0. They feel a little bit thick. But then ChowGoo always has them lasered onto the needle, but you have to get like a really good light to make sure that you catch it properly. I don't know if that's just for everybody in general or if it's just for me. And I just kept not being able to see it, and I'm just like, I don't care. It'll be close enough. So there is that. I've been working on it every day, putting in some rows, actually getting a bit ahead most of the time, but I'm right where I'm supposed to be right now. I'm definitely going to make sure I'm supposed to put in 15 rows today. So I will definitely make sure that I do that today before I go to my bed. I've been keeping up very well in it. And for this week, trust me, I want to keep it that way. All right, next new cast on. I finally started my C6 sweater by Hazel. I don't know where I was going with it. Helga Isagar is the designer for this one. So I started it. It's looking quite good. It also worked out timing-wise because there is a few knit-alongs for cabled sweaters, and another one for another knit-along for just cables in general. The option for the cable sweaters is pretty much whatever you want to do with cables, so that makes it great. It's being hosted, I know, Kay from the Crazy Sock Lady podcast. It's her, and I can't remember who the other person is. I really should have written these things down. I'm probably not entering these in for anything. I'm just doing these for the fun of it because I enjoy it, and I already planned it, so it just kind of works out. And the Love and Stitches membership is also doing a cable along. So here is what I have so far. It looks good. Hold on. Oh, no. It's almost close to the hat of my color hat. So the yarn that I use for this, actually I have them all here, is for the green. This is from Julie Asselin in her Journey Sport base. The colorway is called Petite Pouce. And then for the yellowish orangey color, it's called Honey. They're both from the Knitter's Loft. The regular boots base that I use for like a lot of stuff. And then afterwards the dust base, which is their silk and mohair blend. That is the other one. So it is coming along quite nicely. I'm making good progress on it. I haven't put in my rows for today, but I will try to get to that today. I make no guarantees, just specifically for today. I will catch up on everything by tomorrow. That is my hope. So I'm liking the way that this is looking. It is growing nicely. I think I'm probably about at least a third of the way up the arm. And then I still have to go like, up like this, goes over here and goes back down. The only thing that I want to do, and I didn't think about this until afterwards, and I was seeing it on other people who took pictures of them wearing it. I just don't want the boat neck to be too wide, because for me specifically, while I love boat necks, unfortunately I don't have bras that support that. So like they always end up showing, and I don't want that. So I'm gonna see if I can figure out a way to keep the boat neck smaller but still having everything else work. I'm gonna cross my fingers and hope for the best and see whether or not that will work. Yeah, so that is what I did with this. Yes, so this is a C6 sweater by Helga Isagar. Yes, I got the name right this time. And that is everything for my new cast-ons. Oh no, there might be later on. I forgot about that. All right, so next. Oh no, that's in the other book. Oh, we'll talk about that later. Okay, so I have one thing for stash enhancement. I wasn't certain whether or not I was going to post it, if I was going to take it back out of my stash just to show it or not. So I took a video of it first, but I ended up taking it out of stash. Anyways, it's the first thing I thought of doing. So I think I did find it. I found my purple that I really, really like. So I ordered it from Ravenswood Fiber Co. So this will take care of my 11th color. Yeah, I'm already gesticulating with it and showing it to you like this way. It's for my November color, which is like a purple. But remember, I was trying to find the right kind of purple. So I have another lighter purple, and now I have this. So this is, yeah, so it's from Ravenwood Fiber Art. The dyer is from Nova Scotia, Canada. And the colorway is called Nightshade. So here it is. Oh, that is even better in person. Like, is that not just a great shade of, like, it's a good purple to blue, which is what I think I really wanted. It's really nice. I'm looking forward to really working with this one. I don't know exactly how it's going to look knitted up. So I haven't, put it this way, I haven't planned any of my patterns as to what I'm doing early. The uphill downhill sock, I figured that out maybe by about a week before. Of course, there are lots of different sock patterns that I can do, but I don't know which ones I'm going to do. I don't know when I'm going to do them. So whenever it happens, it'll happen. Hopefully I'll find it out before I cast on. And if I don't, then it's probably going to be a vanilla sock. So, sorry. Fluff from the mohair. So, yeah, this is it. And the label. Right there. So, I'm looking forward to this. I'm going to throw it back in my stash afterwards. So I think that's everything for all of my knitted projects. Let's see, anything else? I'm just thinking, and I know that there was something that I wanted to mention before that I wanted to mention last week, and I forgot about it completely. And I didn't remember till afterwards. And I still don't remember it now, so too bad. Oh, no, now I remember. So last week, Sunday, day after Christmas, we had a very small, family gathering, for like the holidays, and we ate dinner together and all that kind of stuff. But what was really funny is my niece, so happy to be around people that, you know, she really knows. So she was completely comfortable. So we brought her high chair up. She was eating food. One of her aunts had her watching Cocomelon on the phone while she was dining on her broccoli trees. And at the end, after we finished dinner and it's dessert time, they take her out of the high chair. So she can, you know, pretty much go where she wants to go. She looked up at the table, and my mother was cutting up cake, and my mom, made a marble cake. It's my brother's favorite. It's very high on my list too. And my niece saw this and grabbed a chunk of it off of the back. Keep in mind, this child is not yet 1.5 yet. Grabbed a chunk off of the back, and I'm looking at her like, what is this kid doing? So I turned to my mom and I said, did you not see that? She's like, see what? They're like, your granddaughter just stole a piece of cake off of the table. She's like, she did? So my mom holds out a piece of cake to her. My niece looks at her, breaks off half of it, and is now double fisting both pieces of cake. It was absolutely adorable. So I turned to my mom up. They're like, yep, this will be the cake that she will compare everything to. My mom's like, what are you talking about? I said, you know how I always compare your sweet potato pudding to my grandmother's, and I always tell you that you don't make it like how she makes it. This is going to be the same thing for Olivia. Maybe her mom will try to make the pound cake, the marble cake, and she'll be like, it's not as good as grandma's type of thing, right? So I don't know. My mom thought that was fun. I told my sister-in-law about my niece eating the cake. She's there like, well, she's never had cake before. Guess this is the first time. So she enjoyed her piece of cake, had a grand old time and all of that kind of stuff. Let's see. What else happened? Update on the pom-pom situation with the hat, specifically for my mother. She actually came in later on that evening, was sitting down on the chair, talking to me about, you know, what happened in her day and that kind of stuff. She saw the hat poking out, because I had left it sitting on the table. I had put it away. And she's there like, oh, what's this? And I told her about it. I'm like, oh, yeah, I made this hat, like, last year. I'm like, I know you wanted me to make you a hat. Do you want to have this one? She's all like, oh, are you sure? I'm there like, yeah, if you want to have the hat, that's not a problem. It didn't take me that long to make it. I think it was a January hat. I can't remember the name of the designer. It was called the January hat though. So she's there like, I don't know. And I said, no, go ahead, take it if you want it. And I put the pom-pom was already in it, and I let her go with the pom-pom and the hat. I'm not worried about the hat. It's the pom-pom. This means I have to go to the store to go buy one again. And it won't be on sale. But I probably am going to make another one. I really like it. So it is now my mom's. That's one less hat I have to do for this year. Yeah. And then I sat down and I talked with my brothers, and I had them go through my Ravelry library, and they picked out hats that they wanted for 2 of my brothers. I can't remember what they are right now. I have them written down in a notebook over there. I got to make sure I transfer it over to somewhere more permanent. So that'll hopefully be done within the next couple months. Both of those will be done. I might cast it on next week or the week after. It depends as to how my schedule is going to be going. Let's see now. Anything else before I get to the news? Nope, I think that's everything. So let's get on to the news. So I actually got a new job that is starting on Monday coming. It's an at-home position, so that's fine. The problem is I will not have as much time during the day as I do now. So I'm going to have to rethink exactly when I'm going to be recording and posting. And it also won't give you as much time to knit during the day. Yeah, it's pretty much a given. So I'm going to have to take the next little bit of time to figure that out. I think I've decided at a time that will work well for me. Like if I record on a Sunday or something like that, and then post it on the Wednesday as per usual. That seems like that would be a great idea. And most of the time my Sundays are free anyway. Sometimes there's something that will pop up, but usually it's planned and I know in advance. So if I do that, I'm not gonna put up an episode next week. That would be due to the fact that today's Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. That's only like 4 days worth of knitting, probably closer to like 3 with the way that my usual Saturday schedules work out. So there's no point in recording anything because I won't have much to show for it. So I probably, if that's the case, then I will not post again until the Wednesday afterwards. So just letting you know, most likely there will not be an episode next week. Hopefully by then I will also have decided exactly how my schedule is going to go, because this first week is training that's coming up. And afterwards, towards the end of January, that's when I'll get my set schedule as to exactly when my shift starts and ends. So I'm looking forward to it. I'm really happy about it. And yeah, so yay, employment. So that actually, I'm going to leave it off there. So that is everything for today. I hope to see you again soon and have a great day. Bye.